Welcome to the Golden Ages podcast number 2. This is Grant.
And this is Anthony.
And Steve.
And Alan Rickman. I mean,
Yes. Oxford commas are for pussies.
So this is our second podcast that we recorded on January 2nd. So
2016.
Happy New Year.
Eric. Can you guess what kind of can that is?
You'll find out later in the show.
Brought to you by that can.
Brought to you by that specific can.
What about this rapper? What does this rapper belong to?
And that rapper. You'll also find out later.
You
in
guys-
this
Not
podcast.
like Eminem rapper, but like
A rapper, like you rapping an article of food or something in.
an article of food.
I was gonna say article of clothing, but I just I lost it.
You answer these questions right, and we'll personally not send you an email. Congratulations.
All right, enjoy our theme song and enjoy the podcast. Frack, play the thing.
Play the thing.
Play the thing.
Roger that.
We don't have a theme song. That's our theme song. Steve, get over here.
Welcome to the Golden Ages podcast. I'm Grant Kimbray.
I'm Anthony Francastoro.
I'm Steven Serkowitz.
And I'm Eric Tutt.
And this is the Golden Ages podcast number 2.
Brought to you by Red Bull.
Which Eric is currently choking on.
Yeah.
Sorry, as we were saying our intros, Eric was quietly dying.
I'm all right now.
Oh my god.
We'll get through this.
Just one sip, choke, 2 sips, double choke.
So Steve, last time during the podcast, you left
I did leave.
to go see Star Wars again.
I did see Star
And what
Wars.
did you think of Star Wars again?
It was even greater. I laughed harder, I cried harder, I cried more.
That does not mean the same.
Star
thing.
Wars number 2, Cry Harder.
Yeah, Star Wars 2, cry harder. It's an emotional roller coaster for Star Wars fans.
Cry hard with a vengeance.
I will say
Good day to cry hard.
I will say the greatest thing to come from Star Wars Episode 7 right now is the TR-8R memes
Yeah,
that are coming out. Those things are absolutely hilarious.
yeah, that's true.
I am so glad that is a thing.
Did you see that
No, I haven't seen it. No.
on the tribe?
We gotta show him the Trader Hater.
Yeah.
When was it recent? Was it recent? Was it a recent post?
Kind of recent.
Let me,
Pretty recent.
I'll find it.
In no time.
In the
For-
meantime,
For context, this really isn't a spoiler, but in the movie, it's in the trailers. You see the when Finn's holding a lightsaber, you see a stormtrooper like whip out this huge electrical thing, and he's like actually fighting Finn with it. Well, it's become a huge meme that he hates traitors and he's one for the First Order, and it's absolutely hilarious. It's funnier with context in the movie.
yeah. But I like the fact that that they compare it to, like, you know, whenever you watch the original trilogy, Luke was your hero, and then the new one, everyone loved Obi-Wan, and then now it's just like everyone kind of likes that guy.
Yeah. The side character.
the side character.
It's awesome.
That's what society has become.
Yeah,
Fuck the main characters. It's all about the side characters.
yeah. Because all you know about him is that he's just super loyal,
Yeah,
and
to
that
the
he has a
First Order.
cool thing.
Yeah, he's completely brainwashed. How loyal of him.
And
Yes.
hates traitors.
How loyal.
Since
of him.
birth.
And Eric is now discovering this.
He's just balls deep into that stuff.
He
Yep.
has like a very serious look on his face, just very deep in thought.
So as I mentioned the last time that we hung out off podcast,
Mhm.
I mentioned that I watched all 3 of the Hobbit movies.
Oh yeah,
And then now I am rewatching the 3 with commentary
oh really?
from Peter Jackson and Philippa Boyega.
Okay.
Yeah, co-writer. Because she worked on all the movies with him and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they made mention in the commentary. They're like, "Oh yeah, well we're just a couple years away from the collector's 6-movie edition." It's like, damn it! I bought these already because I didn't think there was going to be one, but I'll still buy it, of course. But
I won't.
You have my money, Peter Jackson.
he does.
Get
He
it?
does. Yes.
You have my
Yes.
money, but you had my heart, and you threw it
It was the sword, bow, and axe thing. And just, okay.
But he made mention in there that, and they said they were going to talk about it later, so maybe I need to go listen to it again to see what they say later. But they had I got to the scene where Martin Freeman, Bilbo, finds the ring, and he talks about the collector's edition thing, and they talk about replacing Ian Holm in the Fellowship prologue finding the ring with the Martin Freeman scene. And
Okay.
re-releasing it that way.
Wait, Hold on.
Yeah, he's
This-
gonna pull Lucas.
Yeah, this freaks me out. I'm putting it together. My brain just went backwards because the last time this has happened,
Yeah.
it wasn't good.
Backlash.
Yeah, I mean, with what was it, Hayden Christensen
Yeah.
on Sebastian Shaw and Tamora Morrison as
Dude, the
Boba Fett.
Han shot first.
And well, that, but I mean, like editing the putting stuff in the good trilogy to sort of mimic mediocrity.
Yeah.
Like what they did with the
It's-
Star
yeah.
Wars, or with the original trilogy. and the
I mean,
prequels.
even though I like Martin Freeman as Bobo,
Mhm.
that's part of the original movie because The Fellowship was the first movie.
Yeah, and like editing it.
How's that
Just gonna-
taste, Eric?
just gonna eat over here on the podcast, man. I want to hear that rapper.
What are you
MC
eating?
Eric.
Ages podcast brought to you by Zero Bars.
0 bars. There's
There's-
nothing.
Honestly, how many people do you ever see?
You're the sponsor. You're the sponsored hoe of the group, aren't you? You just like walk
Oh yeah,
in
that
here
would be
with
you if we got big on the podcast and
Uh-huh.
everything. You'd have just like it'd
A
take like
jacket.
5 minutes for you to read off your sponsors and everything. But guys, it's money. Come on now.
Red Bull at Zero.
And Catan.
Catan. Oh, I'd love to be sponsored by Catan.
Oh yeah.
Settle
actually-
this.
What's the company? I guess it is just Catan. Well, no, there's
No,
no.
there was a company.
Game.
What's the M? What is that?
What's the MC?
Wait, what was that? No, it was on there. I don't know.
There's
In
an
the box
M.
and look.
Or
The
By
main
Klaus
red one.
Tubers Catan. I don't know.
Made by M.
M. Whatever. There's an M. It's a logo. You look it up.
M
Wait,
stands for mature.
do you guys know?
Oh, it's Klaus
Tubers
Klaus
Catan.
Tuber.
But what's the M stand for?
I'm gonna look on this like fancy invention that we have now.
Oh,
on the internet.
What the
Okay.
hell is that?
I don't know. So people just look up cat pictures.
Can
and
you tell
porn.
me what's internet?
This is the first one of
Internet?
these I've ever had.
Siri, what is the internet?
Let's see what she says.
If I had to rate this,
Do we
Siri, what's
1
the
out of
internet?
10 for tasty candy bars, I have to say
Mayfair? Sorry.
Here's some information.
Wow, how sarcastic.
I'm gonna give the Zero Bar about 7.5.
At least it didn't get a 0.
So guys, we have to start thinking long term.
I mean, I'm gonna have to give Zero
Whoa.
a 10 rating. Sponsors.
1-0.
We have to start thinking long term about like if people. I mean, of course, people are going to listen to this podcast. What am I saying? Like, who are we going to bring on? All the famous people from Orange.
Totally.
Bring
Uh,
on
Us four?
The huge.
Earl Thomas.
Yeah.
Oh God, he's from Orange.
that'd be an interest because this whole posse would be here.
He has,
Because
he has an
oh,
entourage.
dude, like because my dad refereed games for several years, and then he does radio announcing for the high school games locally, and they do Earl Thomas's team before he played safety for the Seahawks.
And also his main job, he's district attorney. Just in
It's a
case.
side note.
Yeah, side note.
That's what he does at night. It's his Batman job.
It's a district attorney. He doesn't go to.
Maybe Commissioner
It's amazing he hasn't been
Dude,
fired.
your dad is Commissioner Gordon.
No, he's Harvey Dent.
He's Harvey Dent.
Oh, Harvey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
He's a district attorney. He's Harvey Dent. Two Face. But yeah, they brought Earl Thomas up there to interview him and everything. And in the press box, he brought all 16 members of his entourage. And whenever he's in Seattle playing and everything, they watch his house and they live there, and he pays for it with his millions of dollars.
So you just got to be the friend of an NFL superstar.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like, you're telling me that's all I have to do in life.
Yeah.
I just
Pretty
want
much.
to put in context for the listeners. Orange is totally not a booming metropolis. It's a really small ass town.
It's probably why you haven't ever heard of it before.
Where the hell do they go? Like for fun? Do they just stay there, or do they go to Walmart like the rest of the teenagers
That's
in
what,
this town?
after you left on the last podcast, the last bit that we did was what's the slogan that you would choose for Orange? Like, welcome to Orange, blank.
Blank.
What's your blank, bro?
Ooh,
What's your blank?
I've got to think of my blank.
Welcome to Orange.
Mine was welcome to Orange, we're sorry.
Mine
Or-
was Welcome to Orange. Now leaving Orange.
Welcome to Orange. It doesn't rhyme with anything.
Welcome to Orange. The history is rich. The people are not.
Welcome to Orange. Houston's 2 hours away.
Welcome to Orange. America's butt crack.
Welcome to Orange. Come for the... Yeah, fuck it.
You should leave.
Welcome to Orange. At least we're smarter than Beaumont.
Yeah.
Welcome to Orange. We're not good after toothpaste.
Welcome to Orange. I haven't seen an orange tree in my life.
Yes.
God.
Well, hold up. We got the Letcher guys.
Yeah, we do. We have the Letcher Theater. Queen came to the Letcher Theater.
Yeah, that's
Really?
Yeah.
Willie Nelson came to
Holy shit.
So did Skillet. you
I'm
guys
not
aren't impressed by
okay.
that?
I'm
Kind
not
of
sure I'd
like tapered
put
off there.
I'm not sure I'd put
Skillet.
them up there with that.
Let's keep going till it dies.
They've got that song Monster and Hero.
Anything else?
Awake and
I had
Alive.
Vocalist.
When I first started driving, I had to turn off the radio every time because Monster would always play at least 4 times.
I don't think you can legally work out without that song.
Oh, yeah.
All I need is Stranglehold by Ted Nugent.
Oh, yeah,
There
that's
you
the
go.
only
You
song.
want to know how I want to destroy Skillet's music, though?
How?
I want to cook it in a skillet.
God,
Like, just cook their CD in a skillet and just hear it pop.
that's awesome.
You fry eggs on the CDs.
Uh,
Where's my skillet?
oh, so
Hambo.
you know that the movie Revenant
Yeah,
that's coming out?
Yeah.
How it's based on a true story?
Loosely based on a true story. Yes.
Well, I know it actually is.
Really?
Because I was at my grandfather's house, and my grandfather is like the go-to guy for Western stuff, and so he knew. Like I said, do you know who Hugh Glass is? Because that's the character. He's like, oh yeah, he's a frontiersman. He's a fur trader, and everything. Like he went into the whole story, and he said he survived a grizzly bear attack, and was left for dead by 2 guys, and like sought vengeance against them, and but he was left for dead, and he crawled 100 miles through the snow to an Indian reservation, or not reservation, Indian camp at that time, and was able to survive. And then he hunted. I don't want to tell you what happens,
Yeah,
but
because it's the movie. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't
but
even
he-
run 100 miles.
but he
Yeah.
but he found the 2 guys eventually, and then yeah.
But we don't.
But
we
it's-
gotta
Brutal.
finish it off. Please don't run it. Okay.
I'm not ruining it for you.
I know that.
Well, I heard he got butt fucked by the bear, so...
I heard that it was a rumor, so I don't know.
I heard that was
Someone
in the
told me
movie.
it was in the movie that he got.
No, I
raped
heard
by
it was a
bear.
rumor that it was in the movie, and that the director like dispelled it, but I don't know.
I'm going to see it for that reason. I mean, it better be in there. I want to see Leonardo get for that Oscar.
Hey, you gotta go the extra mile, man.
Extra 100.
Yeah, eating the
The
raw
extra 100
fish.
miles if you want
Eating
to
the
get that.
raw fish
Oscar,
wasn't
man.
enough.
You
You gotta get
fucked by a
butt
bear.
fucked by a bear.
Yeah.
After being mauled by it.
Yeah.
Do bears normally fuck their kill after they killed it? Oh, I'm gonna fuck this deer before I eat it.
Let's use that internet. What was it called?
I
Is the
fuck
bear really
everything I
shit in the
kill.
woods?
Does a bear fuck in the woods?
God.
if a bear fucks Leonardo DiCaprio in the woods, does he win an Oscar?
Oh, I wanted to. This is totally off topic, but I found something out something very interesting.
Oh yeah.
You guys have seen the movie Kingsman, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, you know how Mark Hamill is in the movie. He
Yes.
plays the professor. For all of you out there, Mark Hamill is in the movie. He plays the professor. And he gets kidnapped.
Mhm.
Well, it's changed from the comic book. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
based off of.
Yeah.
In the book, they kidnap Hollywood actor Mark Hamill.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, it's awesome. I read the page that the panels that he's in. And
Uh-huh.
It's absolutely hilarious because they talk about Return of the Jedi, and one of the guys is like, "What do you think of the prequels?" He's like, "Because the prequels were like the Kennedy assassination for me." Like, that is fantastic rating. Mark Miller, I am a huge fan. If you're
He
not listening to
really
this.
is.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah,
They're definitely listening.
Yeah.
You know what's awesome about this is that we're doing our second podcast because we're believers. We haven't even posted the first podcast.
Exactly.
Not yet.
This is mostly for us. We'll pass it
We
around.
should probably
we're all
do that.
we're just saving this until we're famous, and then we listen to this and we're like, God, we should not post this to the internet.
Let's put it on cassette and then pass it around like we're in the 1980s.
Press it on.
Do you own a cassette player?
I do.
I do too.
I do. It's in my car.
Well, I'm the asshole.
Do you have your
Cassette
car?
player? Stupid.
No.
Hey, still don't have it back?
Oh, okay.
Start of the new year, Carless.
I have a stereo that has 5 CD changers and a cassette player.
I have a car that doesn't even have a CD player.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We still have a record player at home.
Really?
Mhm.
We
I
bought
have a
my
ton of
damn
Because my
records.
mom still got vinyl.
I have a ton of records.
Yeah.
I
No
have
record players.
Yeah.
Simon and Garfunkel's Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme.
Oh, yeah.
Just awesome.
We tracked down for Christmas. We tracked down
Renaissance album.
my grandpa's very first record that he ever bought
Really?
because he loaned it out to somebody and they never gave it back. And so me and my brother managed to track it down and we got it for him for Christmas.
What album was
That's
it?
awesome.
It was like I think it was like Justin Wilson. It was like some like old Cajun comedian guy or whatever. But
But yeah, I mean, this doesn't make for the best podcast material because it's meta in a way. But we should probably post that first podcast.
Yeah, we should.
We just need some cover art, which will be on this one.
Well, don't we spoil Star Wars?
We can. How about we just bleep out what he says, and then it's just a mystery.
Okay, that sounds fine. I can
What?
do that.
When you spoiled Star Wars.
Yeah, you spoiled Star
Oh,
Wars.
yeah, I did.
We'll like
Yeah.
edit it out.
there's spoilers.
I can't believe you
Too
told
late
him
now.
that Jar Jar is in it.
Can we bleep it with it just going spoilers?
Yes.
Spoilers.
We'll just have Frack burping.
on the
Ugh.
We're gonna have to post that test. That was awesome.
The test. That's bonus material. But yeah, if we submit this to iTunes, and then I think if you submit it, they give you a channel, and then you could just post your podcasts after that. So that would be awesome.
The Golden Ages channel.
Yes, and then you could literally tell people like, hey, if you go on iTunes, type in the Golden Ages, we show up, and you just hit subscribe.
Awesome.
Yeah,
And you
we
could
just
listen.
like
Hide.
No.
So yeah, we could talk about people.
Sorry.
We were. Oh yeah, you don't know this. We were greeted by other Steven.
Really? There's another Steve that lives here. Steven.
Stefan.
Yeah, Stefan.
Spelled with a PH.
Stefan.
Yes.
Curry. Not really.
Oh, I wish.
He doesn't live here.
No, but he left to go light up a blunt. So
Light up a BLUNT for all those child listeners out there.
yes,
Even though we already said blunt.
You bunch
Yeah.
of tattlers.
Just say maybe.
weed.
You
Just say
don't-
maybe so they don't hate you, but you're not
Weed,
doing
weed,
it.
Marijuana.
weed.
Don't knock it till you try it.
All right, who are you sponsored by?
Marijuana.
Don't,
Sponsored by Joe's Hybonics. Grown since 1984.
don't smoke it till
Located
you
in
broke
Denver,
it.
Colorado.
Grown since 2013.
In my fucking closet. I got those weird lamps. Allows me to grow plants.
Oh boy.
I'm currently growing a tree.
What is that?
Like a marijuana tree? No, a tree.
No, it's like a pine tree, actually. It's like one of those bonsais. It's really a cool little hobby of mine.
What's in the pot? Pot. I'm not getting rid of it.
There's two things I love: marijuana and Christmas.
My mom actually told
Both
me a
green.
story at one time when she was in high school and she went to LCM. But one time in one of her classes, like there was a teacher that had like a flowers or something growing in the windowsill, and one of the kids in the class like went over and like planted marijuana seeds in the pot, and it was growing like all year. And the teacher never noticed that it was growing.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord.
Oh, that would have been funny if that student like went and like reported it. I think our teacher's just growing weed in there. Oh, that's like a failsafe if you have a test you're not prepared for. I got to get out of this. I got to turn them in about that weed.
Yeah.
Just me growing in the class right in front of the students.
If you're smart enough to do that, I think you're fine on the test.
Yeah, unless you
Because
just
kids nowadays, they just
yeah.
that's their brain.
Well,
Yeah.
then kids just put their
Kids
their
these
ambitions
days.
on stupid things.
Sorry, I was making sure that the cursor wasn't on the record button.
No, it's fine. I was just looking at our runtime.
Yeah,
Where
we're
we're
at
at
18 minutes.
Wait, where the heck are we? Oh.
18
Well,
minutes
I see.
Without the intro.
without the intro. But
Yeah,
then we
the
had
intro's
that.
like, what, maybe a minute?
Yeah, our cold intro thing was just a minute.
Yeah.
Which again, the weirdest podcast material is
Well,
talking
that's-
about
that's
the
how-
podcast.
That's
It's the
stale it is, bro.
It's the podcast for preparing a podcast.
Exactly.
There it is again. That was a little
We should
weaker.
do a podcast where we all get really fucking drunk and do like drunk
Oh,
questions.
God.
We were actually
And so,
talking
like,
about that in the
people,
other
like
room.
people like send us questions and we like answer the questions while wasting.
We were saying we do it with our movie commentary. Because
Oh,
we
yeah.
did that with
Drunk movie commentary.
we did that with Batman and Robin.
Oh yeah, I
And it
almost,
was
like, died.
entertaining.
This guy.
The fuck
We
is
just
this
pass
guy?
out on the couch halfway
Oh
through.
yeah. we tried to. Well,
Good lord.
what happens is I live in a different town. We're actually on Christmas break right now, as I probably said in the first episode. Frack actually came up to visit me and my roommates, and we decided to do the Batman and Robin drinking game. And my one roommate had the idea to. One of the rules is to take a drink every time.
I was
Mr.
about to say,
Freeze
take a
has
shit.
No, he said shot.
Yeah.
It was not a shot.
Yeah, it says take a drink every time there's an ice pun, and my roommate said, let's take a shot every time. You would fucking die before the first, fight scene is over.
we were
terrible.
drunk after the first scene of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like beyond drunk.
I tried to take another shot of, I tried to take a shot
You
of,
vomited on the floor.
yeah, I did. I totally, puked
They
it up.
just
on
started
the
walking like.
I was like,
It's just whiskey.
I'm not gonna be a little bitch.
There's no chunks in that whiskey.
Oh.
Oh, God.
That was a good time.
I threw up in Nacogdoches too.
Yeah, that's right, you did, but that was
I
like,
didn't tell you
but
about
you
that.
were.
was
I
that
did?
due to IHOP?
What?
Was
I
it
think it
super
was
high?
IHOP
Yeah, because it was
I
like the
think.
morning after. You guys
Yeah.
went to go eat while I was.
because we
Yeah,
went.
that was
to-
our last meal, and then Grant got fucked over.
Yeah, I did. Because we were sitting there and we were watching.
Episode
Episode
one.
one.
Yeah,
'cause we were
that
sitting
might have
there-
been it.
I'm sorry, guys.
that
Yeah.
might have been it.
I was in my
Uh,
class watching Ant Man.
Yeah, no, that was so funny because you stopped by.
Well,
Right
I had
after
to.
that investigator.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
funny.
God, that was awesome.
Because you were like, I'd just been told like, oh, y'all were in class and everything, and I thought you were like taking like a final and you were like super serious, and then you came by, and then you're like, all right, guys, I gotta get back. We're watching Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, the thing, my exam, I'm a radio television major, so all my exams are usually the week before, like my actual written exam, and then the finals week we just review our projects because a lot of my projects involve filming video, and that's all we did for that class was he was evaluating us because we had to do a demo reel, and he was like, oh, let's just put on a movie. And they put on Ant-Man. I was like, let's put on Empire Strikes Back. And everyone was like, no. And I was like, fuck you. And they were like, Ant-Man.
Is this a helium class?
Oh, yeah. We all got really high.
Hey, stop
Like-
hogging all the helium.
There goes our peak.
All right.
But yeah, I think it was that IHOP because we were sitting there watching it, and I said I felt bad, and then because we kept talking about, oh, what are we gonna do for lunch? And then I was like, God, I just want to get home.
I feel like shit.
And I felt like shit, and then I just like went in there, and I was just like, I really feel like I just threw up. And then,
Let
yeah,
me tell you, it echoed.
it
Because me
did.
and Caleb were in there, and we just went.
There's like you can't. I feel like you can't be in that bathroom and like have total privacy
Oh,
at your
no.
place.
No, you can't. Now we do because it's in like a separate corner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I moved.
Oh, you just do it in the corner now.
Oh, yeah, totally. You just jerk off in the corner, and then people are like, what's that white stuff accumulating down the corner?
That's my happy place.
Like, who let Spider-Man in the house?
Damn.
Why is it sticky?
Like, you're like that artistic with it. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
completely symmetrical
You just
spider web.
You just
Yeah.
gotta, since it comes out like really fast, you just gotta like
Whip it around.
attach it to like the wall and do like a weird spiral shape.
Oh, it's like what is it, Bob Ross?
Yeah, just some happy little.
What the
tricks.
hell are y'all watching?
Why are we watching a video on an
Sorry,
audio podcast?
sorry.
It was a video of people
Have
horribly
Year's-
trying to work out.
It said New Year's resolutioners have arrived.
Oh, it's
Oh,
like
People doing
Yeah.
like don't know how to work out.
Yeah.
Like,
That like honestly, if I see that at a gym, it scares me.
Well, that's why
As an
I-
ESS major. It's just like, God, that's horrible that
See,
people don't know how to do.
I'm
that.
working out with my sister right now.
Yeah.
Because she's trying to get me back into shape because
Yeah.
I went out of it. But we're just
Mhm.
running at the track and then doing home workouts because we don't want to go to a gym right now.
Yeah.
That's why I don't go to a gym. I always feel like I'll look like a jackass.
Bro, I can tell you everything you need to do. Trust me. I got you covered.
Like I try to ask people like if they work out or not, and they're like, no, I don't work out. I'm kind of self conscious about my body. I'm like, So you're subconscious about your body because you don't go to the gym.
Yeah.
That's irony.
IRON.
IRONICINORIRONIC. Yeah, if we quoted Bo Burnham, it'd be several podcasts.
Oh yeah.
So watch Bo Burnham on Netflix if he's still on
Well, it's
there.
not on Netflix. It's YouTube.
You know what series?
Oh, they
we
took it
started
off now?
watching?
What?
I think
Sons
so.
of Anarchy.
I believe.
Dude, I watched those first two whenever they aired, and then I never picked
My
it back
uncle
up.
is really into that show.
I just started watching it. It's pretty good. I'm hooked on it right
Well,
now.
it's got good actors in it, so.
Isn't Ron Perlman in that?
Yep.
Nice.
He's also in Walking Dead.
Really?
Mhm.
Now he is.
Oh, he was for a little bit.
Oh. Well, now Jeffrey D. Morgan is.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, which that's like amazing casting choice. Just
Really?
because I already know the character from the comics.
Yeah.
And then I'd seen Watchmen,
Hey,
and then that happened, and I was just like,
I got us a
my
topic.
God. Yeah.
what's your most look forward to movie for this year?
For 2016?
2016.
Okay, that's a good topic.
Let
That's
me-
a good
I gotta
topic.
pull up.
You can pull up some
I gotta pull
movies.
up the list here.
It's hard.
Uh,
There's so many.
does anyone have like one off the top of their head that they want to go for?
One of mine is obviously Batman vs Superman.
Oh man.
Like I'm
Yeah.
really looking forward to that. A lot of the trailers did like reveal a lot of information, but I still think it's going to be a really really fun movie. And I think the casting choices for Batman honestly are perfect.
Yeah.
I love it.
We'll see. I
And
don't
Lex
know.
Luthor.
I'm iffy about it.
Well, see, I know about it because I accidentally read the screenplay for that movie.
And it turned out to be
Yay.
true.
It turned
Oh
out to
no,
be
I
true.
can't stop.
I wasn't sure because I was like, oh my gosh, they have Doomsday in it, and then I was watching the second trailer and I was like, oh wait, there's Doomsday. Oh my god, what I read was true. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't like read.
Go ahead, piss me off, Steven. I'll spoil that movie. No, I won't.
When does the new Pirates of the Caribbean come out?
That's 2017. I think.
2017. Okay. So
Well,
so just this year.
It's
Rogue
what is
One
it?
comes out
Pirates of
this
the
year. Rogue One comes out,
Caribbean,
yeah.
Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Deadpool comes out in like a
February
month and a
16th.
half.
Yeah, Deadpool I might be really looking forward to Deadpool.
What else is there? What's there
Here,
for
let me
May?
read them off.
Well, Batman vs Superman comes out on my birthday.
Deadpool,
Batman vs
X Men
Superman's May.
Apocalypse.
I was very looking forward to that one. That
Rogue
looked
One,
good.
A Star Wars Story.
Yep.
Everybody Wants Some. Batman v Superman.
Oh, everybody wants some. I can't wait for that either.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, the
How do you feel about that?
Chick Busters,
I'm
Tits Busters,
I love everything that's going into
Bus
production.
Busters.
I love all the production photos, and I love the enthusiasm that Paul Feig seems to have for this film.
Yeah.
And I love the look of everything. The only thing I'm like really worried about is the characterizations of all the Ghostbusters.
Bro,
What about the casting?
The casting, I'm still iffy about because I honestly don't know any of the newer.
Well, I watch SNL. Yeah,
Yeah.
like that whole thing is SNL.
Yeah.
Kate McKinnon is good.
Okay.
She's good.
I saw her in like one sketch ever. That
Yeah.
Was it. That was the 40th anniversary Jeopardy sketch.
guys, another movie that's coming out is Independence Day 2 Resurgence.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, that was great.
That's
Okay.
I've been watching that since I was a baby.
We got, let's see, where did I leave off? Ghostbusters. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Well, I'm not happy about that. As a Harry Potter book reader before the movies, not happy about it because
Same.
it's an encyclopedia they turned into a movie.
Oh, so it's not really.
J.K. Rowling's just
It's not
like,
a story. They're
give
just like,
me
oh,
money.
we'll do this.
I know she wrote the screenplay though.
Oh yeah, she wrote the screenplay, and I'm happy it's still her, but like that it takes away the magic if you just like, oh, let's turn this little thing into something else because it's gonna make money.
Like the Sarah.
Yeah. Captain America Civil War.
Ooh.
Yeah, that comes out May. I was about to say that. Sorry
Yeah,
about
I was like, there's a big one in May, but
Yeah,
I can't think of it.
because that and Batman v Superman, the Dawn
It's
of the
in
Court case, are going to
March.
be in May.
Eddie the Eagle.
Because
Batman vs Superman is in March.
Here's another
Is
big
it
one.
March? Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
March
it's
that's right.
his
Yeah.
birthday.
On my birthday.
Yeah.
Wow, how
Right.
dare you?
How
dick.
dare you?
Here's,
idiot.
here's another
Yep.
big one. Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot about
That's
that.
later. than
Jared
that.
Leto
comes in August.
Jared Leto Joker.
Jerker.
I'm not on
Okay,
that.
Jerker.
Jared Leto
Jerker.
Jerker.
Yeah,
It's a
I want
porn.
to see his Joker.
I'm
I-
excited for him being.
What
it,
drug is
but
he being?
Fucking.
Because we've had all the other drugs.
I don't know.
Is he like crystal meth or something?
Probably Crank or something like
Well,
that.
I read it. Interesting
Joker.
interesting take on it. They said, a lot of the times if you play somebody that's a character that's been done,
Yeah.
If it's something that's acted one direction, then you want to go a different direction with it. You experiment, see how it ends up, and maybe you come up with something better. But in the case of the Joker, with Nicholson and Heath Ledger and everything,
Mark Hamill.
and Mark Hamill. It has been played that same way, and there's been nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean there are obvious differences, but they still relatively feel the same. Like Joker is obviously like the psychopath.
Right.
Nicholson's the gangster.
Yeah.
Hamill's the Joker.
Yeah.
So we're saying Hamill did it
And-
right.
Yeah.
But I don't like the meth head sort of
Right.
look
He's
that.
I don't like the
Psychopath.
tattoos.
Yeah, he wouldn't get a tattoo.
the grill.
He's like the
Oh, the
crazy
grill.
psychopath.
The-
He's not like the intelligent.
The-
psychopath.
Right.
The
Yeah.
grill I'm okay with, kind of, because it's
Mm.
like they're saying that he like bites people. No, I take that back. That's fucking stupid. He needs the yellow teeth.
Yeah,
The yellow teeth
yeah.
is the best.
Okay. Star Trek Beyond.
I'm okay about
The
that.
trailer.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge
It didn't
fan.
feel like Star Wars.
I don't
or
like
Star
just-
Trek.
Didn't
Didn't feel like Star Wars.
I mean, Abrams is the only producer.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen. I know Simon Pegg wrote it, but
Mhm.
I'm not a real big fan of Justin Lin.
Mhm.
I don't like. the
Well, I'm saying
Fast
it
and
didn't feel like
Furious
Star Trek. Like the
Yeah, I don't know
original
about getting the Fast and
stuff.
Furious director for it. So
movies. Yeah, he did
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, and 6. I like 3. 3 is actually like a really cool movie. From what I remember, it's been a while, but I hate 4. 5 was okay, and 6 sucked.
See, I wasn't into like Cars as a kid.
Yeah,
That wasn't a big deal. So
well,
like
the first one's still a classic.
well, the Fast and Furious, the first one I liked, but like
yeah.
I just it was like a meathead like sponsored by Red Bull Fast and Furious
Hey.
thing.
Yeah.
So, hey, you
It
like the
was-
movies?
It was
Nothing
Point
wrong
Break
with
with
Red Bull.
cars. It was Point Break with cars. Like,
Yeah.
in its simplest form. It's
Oh,
Y'all
the
see that,
new Point Break.
Did y'all see
Oh,
the
yeah.
Yeah,
That was into this
Fast,
year.
Fast 8 or whatever? Did y'all
Fast
see that?
7.
Or the new? No, there's
That's-
like the new one. There was like a teaser photo and it had like Vin Diesel on the front of it. And
No.
I saw some. I don't know if it's like happening, but
Well, yeah,
Well,
they're
they're
doing
still
they're
doing
doing
8,
it.
9.
Yeah, they're just still doing 8, 9.
anyways,
Anyway,
where are we at?
Suicide
Star Trek
Squad.
Beyond. Independence Day Resurgence.
Yeah,
Jesus
knew that
Christ.
before we looked it up.
The Legend of Tarzan,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
directed
I
by
forgot.
David Yates.
Yeah, yeah.
Not gonna
There's
be the
also
same.
there's also Jungle Book.
Yeah, which I'm actually excited about because it's John Favreau.
Yeah.
He did like Iron Man and Elf.
But
Yeah.
we need the musicals.
Yeah,
Not for Tarzan. Just Phil Collins. That's all
Lion
we
King.
Yeah, I got a feeling we're not gonna get that.
Oh my
You don't think we're gonna get a live adaptation of Lion King?
What about
Wait.
live adaptation of Aladdin?
Oh, Aladdin I know, but I don't think we're gonna get like Phil Collins music because it is Disney, but it's not good. I think it's Disney.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be like.
Well, if they like if they did Lion King and got Elton John,
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
yeah,
That'd be
maybe
weird,
maybe
though.
put a couple in there, like
I
the new
would-
ones.
I wouldn't want to see like talking animals throughout the entire thing though.
I wouldn't mind them doing El Dorado.
Next up, we got
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Mulan.
Out of the Shadows.
It looks better than the first one.
Okay,
Let me tell you.
here's my thing with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is I loved the way the turtles looked. The whole movie was a piece of shit, but
Hey, and the turtles are pretty funny.
the way they did the turtles was great. I loved them. I even loved the way they look.
You didn't like Super Shredder, whatever that was?
Megatron? No, he was terrible.
Well,
Like,
I mean, he just brought him over from the other franchise. It's like he was shitty in that franchise. Let's put him in the Teenage Mutant Ninja franchise.
well, the thing is William Fichtner was supposed to play Shredder, and then the fans were like, no, we don't want that. So they made him like a separate entity, and that I would have liked William Fichtner as the Shredder because I mean I love him as an actor. I would be fine with the character change if he did it really well, and it would have been awesome to see him in the suit.
And how about the way the turtles were brought up, huh?
Oh yeah, that was lame. The
Yeah. Oh, they're genetic experiments.
and
Uh huh.
April O'Neil, like when they were kids, that was stupid. But I will say the Bebop and Rocksteady look fantastic. The CGI stuff,
The rhinos.
the Rhino and the Warthog,
Do you know what rules?
because it's
was
What?
what's his name? Uncle Ruck. The guy who plays Uncle Ruckus, Gary
Who's he
Anthony Williams, is
playing?
playing Bebop.
Oh,
And-
he's one of the
It
turtles.
looked pretty awesome.
Oh, is he?
I think.
Yeah,
so.
and like
Wait, who?
Stephen Amell.
yeah, he's playing
Yeah.
Casey Jones.
Oh, he's
That's
playing-
pretty
there
cool.
you
Oh, okay.
The
I
only
see
two
that.
casting
Yeah.
choices I don't like are Will Arnett and Megan Fox.
Yeah.
More so Megan Fox.
She's got more thumb than the turtles got.
Yeah, she's
All right. Next up on the list, Kung Fu Panda 3.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston's in it. He plays Poe's dad, which I never saw the second one.
Me neither, but I do kind of want to see the third one.
The last time I saw the first one was in theaters. Same with Madagascar. The last time I saw Madagascar was in theaters.
Oh boy,
I saw Penguins in Madagascar in theaters though, but I haven't seen it afterwards. Actually,
that wasn't bad. I loved all the
The mo-
actor puns.
Yeah, with
Oh my gosh,
what's his face?
Ugh, that was so funny.
Malkovich.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Gods of Egypt.
Yes, I'm looking forward
That
to
one
that
looks
one.
pretty interesting. I kind of want to see
It looks
that.
intense.
I haven't seen anything for that.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Nah,
I haven't seen anything. For that.
Storks.
no.
13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi.
No, because it's Michael
Alright.
Bay. Fuck Michael Bay.
Yeah, we
let's
can all
see.
agree on that. I think.
The Forest.
What?
It's that scary movie.
Oh,
Japanese Suicide Forest.
Oh yeah.
50 Shades of Black.
Oh the.
Oh,
the-
boy.
The comedy one, yeah. The Fifth Wave.
I heard
That's a
about
rip
that.
off of my screenplay idea, which I had years ago.
Let's see what it says. 4 waves of increasingly deadly alien attacks
Oh, I know
have
about
left
it.
most
I've
of
read
Earth
it.
decimated. Casey is on the run, desperately trying to save.
But I
New
fucking
Earth.
love that actress, Chloe Grace Moretz.
Next up, Ice Age Collision Course. I'm sorry, but
They're gonna
how many
fucking-
Ice Ages? Like how many?
I think that's
the fifth one.
How many
five.
Ice Ages can you have?
That's
Like,
the
I mean,
fifth
it's
one.
Like
If the asteroid hits Earth, they're all gonna fucking die.
next,
Awesome.
no, this one, this one's really, I'm really pumped for it, and that's Zoolander 2.
Oh yeah.
Or
God, yes.
Two-lander.
Two-lander.
Yeah.
That looks.
Blue Steel.
I love what they did with Anchorman, or I love that like how Anchorman was, and I hope that it follows in the same vein.
I love
Let's
that they
see.
still got Will Ferrell
Yeah,
on it.
Director
Yeah.
Ben Stiller with Macaulay Culkin.
What?
Yeah. I don't know
What?
yeah. I don't
Is
know.
there a title? Or is it just Macaulay Culkin, untitled Adam Sandler Macaulay Culkin project for Netflix?
It says no. No, I'm talking. He's in Zoolander 2.
I'm looking forward to
Oh!
this movie.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be like a weird cameo like David Bowie in
Yeah,
the first
yeah.
one.
We'll
Let's
be
see.
lost in New York again for Christmas.
Zootopia. No. Now You See Me
Well, the
Too.
trailer actually wasn't that bad for Zootopia.
The Divergent series Allegiant.
I haven't seen any of them.
Ooh, this one. I don't know. I might have to go see this one. Warcraft.
Oh, yeah.
It's directed by
People complain about the
Duncan
CG in it,
Jones.
and I thought it looked
David
quite
Bowie's son.
good.
Assassin's Creed.
I'll
That comes
see
out
it.
this year.
What? That's
Wow.
what that says.
They have my money. I played every Assassin's Creed game. I'm gonna go
Michael
watch the movie.
Fassbender.
Yeah, I
Actually, I've not played.
I'm
the new
amazed
one.
that they're coming out with that this year.
The Boy. Dirty Grandpa.
Nope.
Oh, that's the
Hard
Zac
pass.
Efron, Robert De Niro
Yeah.
movie.
Hard pass.
Pride and Prejudice.
And
And
Zombies.
And
Zombies.
Zombies.
And zombies.
Don't forget that.
I do want to see that.
The Huntsman. Winter's War.
Mm-hmm.
Eh,
For all you Chris Hemsworth fans out there, it's all the ladies.
didn't like the first one.
The Jungle Book.
Okay, yeah, I do want to see
Yeah,
that.
there's that.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, because
Yes.
it's Marvel.
31.
I want to say it.
Man.
Oh,
You don't-
31 comes
You
out
don't
this
like
year?
Benedict Cumberbatch?
Awesome.
Oh, I
it's the
like
Rob Zombie movie.
Cumberbatch. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
just I hardly know Doctor Strange, so I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, that's why I like the Marvel movies. Is like I don't follow Marvel as hardcore as I do.
So
DC.
everything's a
true.
surprise.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true.
everything- Like
I did like Guardians for that reason. I only briefly knew the characters. So.
Yeah.
same with Ant Man. Like Ant Man was awesome.
Oh, true.
Next up, Alice Through the Looking Glass.
I actually like.
I'm just gonna have to
movies.
go see that because I like
I'm-
Alice in Wonderland. Johnny Depp. As mad.
I know.
didn't.
I
Like
didn't.
the mass
I didn't.
audience.
Yeah.
And
mass
Alan
audience
Rickman.
doesn't.
But
So
you're
I
a
have to
Johnny
see-
Depp fan.
It's got Alan Rickman in it?
Yes.
What?
Crispin
Yeah.
Glover was in the first one. Well, only his head. His body was like CG, I think.
Next up is
His
Gambit.
body was still in Back to the Future too.
They're making
Yeah.
a Gambit movie?
Gambit.
Oh, he wasn't in Back to the Future too.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
The Brothers Grimsby. The Brothers Grimm. Just
Okay.
another Brothers Grimm movie. Let's see. Hell Caesar.
Oh, I want to see that's the new Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah, I'll go see it.
That looks funny because I'm a huge Coen Brothers fan, and it's like their first comedy since.
Dude, I am
Burn
half
After
and
Reading.
half with the Coen Brothers.
Really?
Oh,
Like,
you
even
like one of
Big
them?
Lebowski.
Well, I mean, no, everybody likes
Ethan
Fargo
Coen
and
or
Big
Joel
Lebowski, and I'm just like, no, not a fan.
You have to like. Big Lebowski is a weird movie because honestly, you do have to watch it more and more.
If
Hell,
it's
I
shit
liked
the
it
first time, I'm
No,
not.
It's
I liked
in
it.
a
I
quite-
liked it the first time I watched it.
Yeah, I did too, but a lot of people said that they didn't really get it the first time, and they have to watch
Oh,
it.
I got
again.
it, but I
No.
was like, this is dumb.
But like, it grows on you. It's like
Hmm.
Like a cancer?
It's like
not
a
like
fine
a can.
wine.
Yeah, yeah. It,
It's a fine
it
wine.
No,
works.
like a penis.
You just gotta like give it time.
It grows on
Sometimes
you.
you
It
gotta
just
give
grows,
it
and then
time.
it gets to a certain point, and then it's like, no, I'm done. You
Uh,
gotta
let's
pound me
see.
down.
And it explodes in White Russian.
Oh, yeah.
The BFG.
Yeah, I do want to see that.
I don't
Bill
really
Hader's-
like that. It's just like the Iron Giant. It's just like a no. It's already been.
I mean, it's
But
a
it came
book.
first.
Shut up.
Yeah, and Bill Hader's going to be one of the Giants, which I'm really excited about. And Spielberg. It's Spielberg's first Disney.
Let's see. Finding Dory.
Yeah.
I will go
I feel like
see
it's
it.
been a long waited.
The trailer was stupid.
Alright,
Yeah.
Even though it's a teaser.
Guys, we need to start wrapping up.
All right, let
Yeah.
me just go through the big movies.
All right, lightning round.
Okay, let's see here. My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2, gross.
Fuck it.
The Magnificent Seven.
Yeah. Oh, Chris Pratt. Yeah.
The Finest
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Hours.
yeah.
Finest hours.
999, How to Be Single. That's it. All right, we're done.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Any last words of note?
Yeah, I wanted to see Everybody
Penis.
Wants Some. That we mentioned earlier.
What is that?
It's Richard Linklater's new movie. It's supposed to be a spiritual successor to both Dazed and Confused and Boyhood.
Okay.
It's a weird like double sequel. It's where Dazed and Confused was about high schoolers in the 1970s. It's about Everybody Wants Some was about a college baseball team in the 1980s.
Okay.
So it seemed I like the idea behind it, and I'm a huge fan of Richard Linklater's. I love all the movies I've seen from him, like School of Rock and Dazed and Confused and Burning. Still haven't seen Boyhood. Need to though.
You guys,
Oh,
what?
I haven't seen Boyhood.
Dude.
I also haven't seen
Oh
Scanner
my
Darkly.
gosh.
Which
I haven't
So
seen
we
Boyhood
have enough
either,
time
so-
to watch Boyhood.
yeah, Boyhood's like 3 hours, right?
It's amazing though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see it?
No, I never.
I felt
Oh
like
my
I was
gosh.
reliving my entire
I mean, my mom.
life.
Whenever I was at my mom's the other day, I saw that she had bought it on Blu-ray and it was unopened, and I was like, well, maybe I should like watch it, but I didn't have time.
I like.
So
It's like reliving your life. Guys.
Yeah, you
'Cause
like
it was set when we were kids.
you'll really start kind of crying a little bit
Like
because it makes you feel like wow.
this show, isn't it? He's watching Dragon Ball Z
Yeah.
when he's a kid.
I
Because-
never watched Dragon Ball Z.
I didn't.
I did. I hardcore.
I
I mean, I would like to go back and watch it just to see what all the hype was about. But
It's dumb now that you're older.
but anyway, but
you have
like
to watch it and then watch a bridge.
But the way Boyhood is shot, it's like I mean, you're shooting it at the time we were kids, and then you're like growing up, and then he ends up like older in college, going off to college, which is where we're right now, and you're just like, damn, like I went through all that point of my life already, like, and I don't know, it makes it emotional and everything because
what
you're
was
like,
that series they did on? It was like BBC, I think, and it was like the kids they started covering when they were like 7 years old, and then they covered them again like 5 or 6 years later.
Wasn't it like
And then they-
every 7 years?
It was like 7, and then it was 14, and then it was 21, and then it was, and they cut. It was like a new. They had like a new special every 7 years on the same kids.
I know what you're talking about.
Have you ever seen that? I watched
I
that.
can't remember
That's-
the name of it.
Yeah,
I did.
that just made me think of it for some reason. I don't know, but which was Anyways,
Have you guys seen any new movies lately that you wanna? Talk about?
Sisters. Amy Poehler. It was pretty good. I thought it was funny. I mean, it's. I mean, I didn't I didn't choose to go see it. I was like forced to go see it with family. But I mean, I'd buy it on Blu-ray. Honestly, I'd add it to my collection. I thought it was that funny. That was funny enough.
I think the last new movie I saw was Star Wars. So
yeah, that's
I mean,
the last
like-
one I saw.
What's like the
But-
last movie, like just period?
The Battle of Five Armies,
Oh.
which I have some talking points, and I'll save it for the next podcast.
Were we just talking about like the last movie we watched?
Yeah, just last movie like that you thought was.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2,
my man.
and Part 1 and 2.
Yeah.
It would just happen to be on TV. But
That's another thing we'll have to talk about is Dumbledore being deaf and all that.
Oh yeah.
That whole thing. Oh, it's mind blowing. So, okay, well, for the Golden Ages,
Theories.
for the Golden Ages podcast, I'm Grant Kimbrough.
I'm Eric Tutt.
I'm Steven Serkowitz.
And I'm Anthony Fracastoro.
Thanks for
And
listening.
I'm Alan. Oh,
Turn to page.
394.
Thank you.
You're just as arrogant as your father, Potter.
Mr. Weasley.
Great.
Stop it, Ron. Stop.
That'll do it, boys.